scan, attack, ventilate, enter. 4 words that add up to a pioneering approach to fighting fires, SAVE. Hampshire Fire and Rescue Service has chosen best practice from home and abroad to better protect firefighters and the public. Nick Thatcher has more.
A fire in an enclosed compartment building or home is one of the most challenging call-outs for any firefighter. But today, the officers in this training exercise will follow a new approach to assessing, containing and extinguishing the flames, a strategy known as SAVE.
OK, gents, listen in. We've got an underventilated fire in the compartment there, right at the rear of the compartment. What I want to do is we're going to go with the SAVE technique. Happy with that?
Robson, 300. Firefighter Robson, 300 bar.
Once the firefighters are briefed,
you're briefed. Right-hand directional search of the ground floor. Taking you, HPL, thermal imaging camera, radio comms.
the first step in the SAVE method is the letter S for scan. Here, thermal imaging cameras help the firefighters to gather more information about the fire. Next, A is for attack. On this occasion, the crew uses an ultra-high pressure lance to enable them to cut through a wall to cool the fire without coming into contact with flames or extreme heat. But other resources, such as foam, can also be deployed at this stage.
Ventilate, ventilate, ventilate!
Then V is for ventilate. Large fans are used to reduce the dangers of harmful gases and to increase visibility. Finally, E is for enter and extinguish.
What it's allowed us to do, and it's enabled us to show students, is a rapid reduction in temperatures within the compartment. Ultimately, it's firefighter safety, and using the temperature monitoring, we're able to clearly demonstrate massive reductions from 600, 700 degrees temperature down to an acceptable 90 degrees.
Hampshire Fire and Rescue Service is the first in the country to adopt the SAVE approach. It brings together different technologies and new ways of working to revolutionise the way the service fights fire. And as a strategy which has looked at best practice from both home and abroad, it not only reflects Hampshire's culture of innovation, but its need, like all UK fire and rescue services, to be more efficient.
SAVE is a way of addressing a number of issues that face the fire service as a whole. We have falling experience levels, we have issues of retained availability in our more rural areas, the need to embrace new technology, and we have reducing budgets. So what we've looked at is a way of approaching incidents, of approaching fires particularly, that give us a very rapid first response. That will make things safer, that will make the public safer, that will make firefighters safer.
New fire vehicles with different capabilities will also give the service more flexibility in how it responds to incidents. And the new technology they carry will be decided upon in consultation with firefighters themselves.
Ultra-high pressure lance is a new technology for Hampshire, and currently we're testing and evaluating 3 different systems. It's important that our staff have confidence in this new technology, so we're involving them in the testing, the evaluating, and in the long run it's their experience and knowledge that will help us choose the very best model for Hampshire Fire and Rescue.
As the Chief Fire Officer, I'm very proud of the innovation that Hampshire Fire and Rescue Service shows, particularly in relation to this technology and the SAVE approach. We're working very hard now to involve our firefighters to ensure that the journey we take in improving public and firefighter safety continues with them and not without.
These different technologies and techniques may already be used elsewhere, but the county is unique in bringing them together through the SAVE approach, as it moves towards being a smarter, more efficient and more relevant fire and rescue service for the people of Hampshire.